Hey friends, it's Dora. Welcome back to the Sunday Scaries. So, we're going to switch it up today with a two-part episode called Working for the Weekend. Here's part one, planning ahead. When I was younger, working for the weekend meant 5 days of clocking in, mindlessly grinding away, then taking my paycheck straight to the club with friends on Friday night. I would stack my weekend with activities like brunch, going out, the whole nine. By the time Sunday night rolled around, I felt like I had been spit out of this proverbial weekend wormhole. I was left feeling regretful, exhausted, and filled with anxiety. The previous 2 days had disappeared so fast, and surprise, surprise, so had my money. All these activities had been fun, but they were also kind of lifeless. It was meditation that really opened my eyes and helped me realize that every weekend I was doing the same things. I was in pursuit of the next wild story to share during the week with my friends and simultaneously preparing to do it all over again. Weekend after weekend, I wasn't actually enjoying myself. I was just following my friends' leads, and it left me so emotionally and mentally drained. I wasn't using my own sense of guidance to determine what I wanted to do with my time off. Others were deciding it for me. As I look back now, there was this insatiable craving for chaos, for fun, and for drama. But as I began to practice meditation, my relationship to thrill-seeking started to shift. The same excitement I found on Thirsty Thursdays was starting to be found immersed in nature and exploring the great outdoors. Who would have thought? All this is to say that sometimes there's a lot of pressure to fit all the things you missed into your days off. All the people you didn't see and all the things you didn't do. FOMO to the extreme. But if we aren't in tune with ourselves and we don't prioritize the things we actually want to do over the obligations that other people put onto us, then we could be wasting our precious weekends away on things that leave us tired and disgruntled. So, where do we start? How can we start saying yes to things we truly want to do and say no to things that are maybe from a place of obligation? Two favorite weekend mantras of mine are, "We'll see," and "Let's see how this week goes." Both of these can buy you enough time to really think about what it is you want to do once Friday comes around. 9 out of 10 times, our response to an invitation isn't urgent. Yet, as we spin the hamster wheel of the work week, we can often forget that there's no real pressure to make a decision that very second. Come Thursday evening or Friday, you can check in with yourself and notice how you're feeling, and then make a decision. So, if you're working for the weekend, I totally get it. But just make sure it's working for you. Let's take a moment to try the S.T.O.P mindfulness technique, which is an acronym that can be helpful to use in that space between the invite and your response. The S stands for stop. So wherever you are, take a moment to pause and just notice the mind and notice the body. Now, the T stands for take a deep breath. So try inviting 3 big deep breaths into the body. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Moving along to the O, which stands for observe. So for the next few moments, see if you can tune in to the different sensations present in the body. And just observing any thoughts in the mind, feeling into any emotions in the body. And without judgment, full of curiosity. Lastly, the P stands for proceed. So proceed from here with awareness and continue on with whatever you are doing. As you move towards Friday and Saturday, and as invitations and obligations begin to roll in, feel free to use this meditation to check in with yourself. If you feel like your weekend activities are beginning to stack up in a way that feels too overwhelming, take a step back. Focus on what brings you joy and peace. Don't be afraid to let go of the things that deplete you and embrace the things that nourish you. The whole point of a weekend is to have time for things that make you happy. But sometimes we have to take stock of what we've been doing to see what really brings us joy. And if you're one of the lucky few who, come Thursday or Friday, has no weekend plans, you can still return to this meditation as means to mindfully make plans. Craft your weekend into what you need. And just a heads up, in an upcoming episode, we're going to dive deeper into how to make mindful weekend plans. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for taking the time to check in with yourself today. I'll see you back here next Sunday for part 2 of this episode, where we'll focus on how to bounce back after a weekend that's run away from you. For more amazing mindful content, download the Headspace app today.